Namaste, my name is Vivekanand and it feels great to be doing this series with David Leopold. This is a trailer for the 5th episode in a series entitled PRINCE2 for small businesses. This series is created with a view to help entrepreneurs who have lots and lots of ideas and would like to start lots of projects. Since every enterprise, regardless of size, has to utilize resources effectively, every business can benefit from adopting principles of PRINCE2. In this episode, the focus is on change theme of PRINCE2. As in every episode, we begin with just a minute, where each panel member takes center stage and gives their 60-second pitch, followed by a short presentation covering the topic of the day. This episode is going to be about how PRINCE2 sees change. If you think you have nailed down everything and nothing is going to change, then someone else or something else will change. This week again, I would tell you a story snippet from the popular science fiction TV series Star Trek and try to explain to you how it relates to business and PRINCE2. Now, let me pin David and start a screen share with help from David Leopold, who has created and built an amazing Dreaming with Entrepreneurs community on Google+. I'm certain we will have a great discussion. As an engineer myself, I will always need help and guidance from expert marketers such as David.
I'm a marketing guy, so I can't help you with a screen share. You can, you're the engineer. I'm sure you'll be able to do that screen share for us.
There are many aspects one can learn from science fiction. The Ferengi are a race of people who concentrate only on making profit. They are often referred to as Yankee traders. The question I have for you is, how good are they at adapting to changed circumstances? In this particular Star Trek episode, they get into profitless trouble. To know how, why, and what connection does it have with business, do come and join us. And yes, I shall explain this sophisticated mind map and simplify life for you. And keeping with the theme of this episode, there is a change in timing. From this episode, the time changes from 3 p.m. British summer time, which would be 7 a.m. in San Francisco and Seattle, USA, 10 a.m. in Cincinnati, USA and Quebec, Canada, 7:30 p.m. in Bangalore, India. Now let me pin David again and stop screen share and come back into your view. David, what do you think we should talk about in this episode under share experiences, insights, etc.?
You know, I've got to say, Vivek, before I give you an answer to that question, that I've really enjoyed being with you, and this is indeed my 5th episode of working with you on this, being with you. I've had a lot of fun watching it get bigger and stronger every week. And last week you did a wonderful Star Trek story and tied it into risk. Risk is one of those things that entrepreneurs we take risk. Some of us take the concept of risk more seriously than others. I look at risk as a lifestyle because I've been doing it for over 40 years. So there's no big risk to me to do it. You think it's the right thing to do, you do it. But I love to talk about change, because change is it's the hardest thing for people to do. not just entrepreneurs, but it's a hard thing for people to do, to change the way that they're doing something. And when you bring it down to the level of small business and entrepreneurship, it's easy. The smaller you are, the easier it is to create that, to make that change when that change has to be made. So small businesses have the advantage over bigger businesses in the area of change, because we don't have to go through 10 layers of bureaucracy to make the change. We make the change in the next 5 minutes. That's what needs to be done. You make the change. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to talking about change, because it's the most difficult thing for anybody to do, I think, but it can be a relatively simple thing for a small business to do.
Yeah, as you said, David, we shall share experiences and insights, and after that I shall talk about what is coming up in the next episode. I'm sure you would want to join us, so please click on the yes or at least maybe button on the event page, so that an entry gets created in your Google Calendar and you get an automatic reminder. You will also be able to view the event live if you click on the event in your calendar and you have configured your devices correctly. As I always say, integrate, simplify life. See you there. Thank you.
Looking forward.